Hey guys, as you can see, my face is already done because I did a previous video on how to apply foundation. So this video is going to be how to apply eyeshadow. Always make sure that you prime your eyes, okay? So for me, I usually use a concealer, whatever concealer that I use to do my brows. And when you prime your eyes, this here helps the eyeshadow pop a little bit more and be a little bit more vibrant. So you always want to do this step, okay? So now that we have our eyes primed, we need to set. So I'm going to go in with, let's see, I'm just going to go in with my soft focus powder here, and I'm going to set my lids. Setting my lids prevents my eyeshadow from creasing throughout the day. So you will prime your lids before applying your eyeshadow, and then you will set that primer with a powder so that it don't crease. Alright, so let's go into eyeshadow. So we have our transition area, which is this area right here. We have our outer V area, which is right here. We have our lid area, and we have our inner tear duct area. So when choosing a transition color can be any color that you choose to use. For me, I opt for like burnt oranges, or I will go for a color that's closest to my skin tone. So for me, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette, and I will be taking this color here as my transition color. And you see it's like a lightish brownish color. The transition color allows the lid color to blend more easily. So let's go in and apply that transition color. Now your transition color will be like it can be right in the crease area or a little bit above the crease. And your crease area is where your eye socket is, right there. So if you just put the brush right there, and you see, oh, it looks so weird, but if you put the brush like right there, that's where your crease is, and you can place the transition color there. Okay, so let's go, and we're going to place it right there in that area. And this is a look that beginners can do as well, so it's not too detailed and not using too many colors or anything like that. So I'm just gonna pack this in there, and you want to do this in windshield wiper motions, which is going back and forth in this transition color and just building up the color. There's a bone right here above your socket. You can just blend that color right up there as well. So you will start off in your crease area here, and then you will build it up to that bone area right there. And you always want to hold your brush at the very end. That way it will give a light application, and it'll be more seamless, and it won't be as harsh. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. I'm just going to find my socket area, which is right here, and I'm just going to put the color there and go back and forth in windshield wiper motion. And I know you probably can't see this color too well showing up on camera. And for one, it's because it's not a really vibrant, bright color. And for two, this look is very simple. So I didn't want anything that was going to stand out too much. But like I said, you can use whatever transition color you want. Alright, and so I have that kind of where I want it. Alright, so next we're going to go in. Oh, and I didn't even mention, for my crease area, I used a fluffy brush, as you can see here. Like, it's very fluffy. Like, the tip of it is very fluffy. And that's what you want, because it disperses the color where you want it. And it's not compacted in one area. So now that I have my transition color where I want it, when applying your lid color, you want to apply your lid color with a flat brush. You can see here that this brush is flat. It's a flat brush, and this is what you want to use to apply your lid color. So we're going to pick up that, and you just pack it on, because when you pack on the eyeshadow, it builds it up. So we're going to just pack that on the lid area in packing motions all over the lid area. Okay, so now I have my lid color on, and I'm going to go right back in with that same fluffy brush that I used for my transition color, because I want to blend the colors together. You don't want that separation. You don't want the transition color here and your eyelids to just look like this, like you just, no. You want to make sure that you blend it in together. So I took the eyeshadow up a little bit past my crease area up here so I can have something to blend with, okay? So I didn't take any more product on my fluffy brush. Just whatever I had left over, that's all I did. That's all I'm using. And I'm just using that to just buff it out a little bit more. Like this. You can actually just stop here if you like to. Apply some lashes, some liner if you choose to, or mascara, whatever. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go in a little bit more and show you how to apply a shade to your outer V color. Your outer V lid, I'm sorry. Now for this part, you would use a brush like this that is kind of pointed at the end, and it's a very dense brush. It's very dense, and it kind of like tapers off at the tip. The point of this brush is to really just pack the color here, and this brush will hold a lot more product, and it will keep it in whatever spot you put it in. So now that I want to do an outer V color, I'm going to go in with a darker shade. Now this could be black if you want something for night, or it could be a deeper brown, or it can be a deeper red color, because you know I'm using pink, so I could use like a deeper red burgundy color in my outer V, or you know, just kind of just up to you, but you want your colors to play into each other. Now when I say outer V, it's shaped like a V, like V, okay, like a V, but just on my eye area. So my outer V area, okay? So it's like outer V area right here. So I'm just going to pick some of that product up on the brush. And this is my Morphe M441 brush. And I'm just going to pack that color right here on this outer portion of my eye right here. So first you're going to pack it there. You're going to sit it where you want it. Okay, sit the color where you want it first. So I'm going to sit it right here because this is where I want it, right? So we're going to sit it just right here in this area. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm trying to get as close as I can. I'm going to sit the color right here, and this is my outer V. Okay, and you just put as much product as you like, and you can always go back, but I would start off with a little product and build my way up. It's easier to add to it than take it away, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just pressing it in right here, right there. Okay, so now that I have the color that I want to be on my outer V, I'm going to take the same brush, no more product, the same brush, and I'm just going to blend it in my crease area right on top of that brown shade that I used earlier. So we're just going to blend that in just like this, and I'm taking it right here in that little bone area, not above the bone area at all, because it'll go into my brow bone, and that's what I don't want. Okay, so and we're just going to keep it right here. We're going to stop it right here. We're not going to take it too far into the corner of the eye. Okay, just going to leave it like halfway right there, and you're going to blend, blend, blend. See the difference in this eye and this eye? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take that color and I'm just going to sit it where I want it. So we're going to sit it where we want it, okay? So sit it right there, and just keep pressing on top of the same color that you're putting down, the same spot. Let's get a little closer. I'm gonna put it on the same spot. Right, so once we sit it, what do? Take the same brush and we just blend it right into the crease area on top of that brown we laid down earlier, and keep it right in the bone area. Okay, we don't want to go above the bone area. We want to leave it right here in this area right here. And you just keep blending and blending and blending and blending and blending until it just all looks so seamless, okay? So since I have that blended to my liking, what you're going to do is go back in with that fluffy brush that you laid your transition color down with, okay? You're going to go back into with that brush and go back into the transition color. I'm going to pick just a little bit up where it stops, like right here. That outer V color that you blended into the transition color, it stops right here, right? You can see where it stops. That's what you don't want, okay? So that's why you're going to go back in with that transition shade and that same brush that you use for your transition shade, and you're going to put that right on top of where that color ended, okay? And you're going to blur it out, blurring out that line, okay? You're blurring out the line. So I'm going to go in on this eye because it looks so harsh, like you can really see like that outline of that, and that's what you don't want, okay? So you just put that color right there and it kind of blurs that line out for you. And that is it. That is it. And you can stop here. You can add some mascara if you like. You can add some false lashes or whatever that you want to add. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera, and I'm just going to finish this look up with adding mascara and some liner and some lashes. Okay, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I went ahead and went off camera, and I went ahead and added some lashes and some liquid eyeliner to finish off this eye look. I also have a video on how I apply my liquid eyeliner, so I'll leave that in the cards or I'll leave it down in the description box. And also, if you want me to do a lash tutorial on how to apply lashes, let me know that down in the comments as well, and I'll go ahead and get started on that video for you guys too. I really hope that you found this video helpful in how to apply eyeshadow and the brushes that you need. And like I said before, if you want an in-depth tutorial on what brushes are needed for what looks, then leave me a comment for that as well down below. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so that you can be up to date on all my new videos. Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.